Alrighty. Well, tonight, it's technically past midnight, but last night was a good night, let's just say. And the night before, Tulane won. Tonight, LSU whooped Ole Miss's ass 45-16. Took care of business. 5-0. Hopefully we'll stay ranked number 5. I'm surprised AP didn't screw us last week. They probably will this week. I know Bama won, which sucks. Ohio State won. They're ahead of us. Bama was 1. Ohio State was 4. I think Georgia was either 2 or 3, and they won. And whoever's above us, we'll probably stay at 5. I don't see us going up. I'd be shocked if we go up. I wouldn't be shocked if we go down because that's how they do stuff. LSU 5-0, baby. Tulane won. LSU won. The Saints need to take care of business tomorrow. 3:25 against the Giants. I think it's about 50-something times when all three of them went on the same weekend. Maybe it's still under 50. I done lost track. That stat's out there somewhere. It could be looked up. But yes, 45-16 ass whooping. It was 28-3 and 28-6 at halftime, and then of course LSU came out and laid pretty much mostly eggs. What they do in the third quarter, they don't score touchdowns, they don't do shit. But 3 minutes left in the third quarter, they scored a touchdown, which made it pretty interesting. Quite honestly, if they didn't fumble, they fumbled it twice in the red zone. That's 6 points right there. Could have been 14 points. We could have been looking at a 59-3 ass whooping or 59-6 ass whooping. I called it I called it 43-6. So 45-16 is not too far off. Next week we play Florida in the swamp. Second year in a row we got to go to Florida because of that fucking bullshit with the storm a couple of years back. LSU athletic director's a fucking prick. No, we're keeping our game. Blah, 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 blah. They had to reschedule the whole game. They had to fix everything. He wouldn't give up that home game, so they had to come down here twice. So we have to go up there twice. So next year, I think it goes back to a rotating year after year. So next year, barring any kind of miracle or bullshit by the Florida athletic director, we should have it in LSU next year. To go up to the swamp, I'm not sweating Florida. Florida lost to Kentucky this year. That's the first time in like 32 years, I think. So I'm not really sweating Florida in Florida. I don't even think they're ranked this year. So that's an ass whooping right there. I don't like to look ahead and jump in this and that, but this year is the year we beat Alabama. Okay? We kick their ass. We take them down. I look at the schedule. I thought we would be like 8-4 going into a bowl game, but I don't really see who we're going to lose to. If we lose to anybody, it would be Bama, but I don't see us losing to Bama. I don't. We always play them close. A few years ago, it was 10-0 going to the fourth quarter, and we lost 10-0. We always play them bastards close. I don't remember if the game's in Death Valley or if it's in Tuscaloosa. I really hope it. I think it's in Death Valley this year. I don't know. I'll have to check that out. I'm really hoping it is in Death Valley. Because if it's in Death Valley, that gives us the home field. So, yeah, it is. November 3rd. It is in Death Valley. I guarantee you that's going to be a 2:30 CBS game. The game coming up Florida, that's 2:30. That's a CBS game. Guarantee you Florida stays number 1, and we're like, hopefully by that time we're number 2. There's a long way to go, but who's going to beat us? I don't see anybody beating us right now. I thought people would, but we're playing on such a high caliber level. I don't see it. So I really should have named this video LSU Kicks Ass, but I figured somebody else would come over here and then they'll change the subject and whatever. I don't know. So I may rename it. It may get renamed. You never know. But yeah, I like how Tulane played last night. They kicked ass. LSU kicked ass. Saints, do your job. Kick some ass. Don't be surprised if it's another 52-49 game and Lutz got to come in for a game-winning field goal. Giants have no offensive line, and we don't have a defense. So be prepared to be looking at 5 or 6 sacks on either side. Well, we do have an offensive line, and they really they don't really get Drew as much. So I'm hoping we get about 6 sacks on Eli. Davenport gets 2. Jordan gets 2. And various others. I hope Craig Robertson plays because they need to do shit about it. And then he needs to start. I don't care how much Klein's making. He needs to start. He's the better player than Klein. Klein's been playing good actually, but Robertson's way better. So he's got to 2-1 in my fantasy league. Hopefully, I'm definitely gonna win this week because the person I'm playing is 0-3, and they had an auto draft, and Le'Veon Bell's still in their roster, and he's already got 3 IR players. So I already know that's a W. Looking ahead to the week after, that's probably another W there. So we got Tulane at 2-3, 1-0 in the America East Conference. We got LSU at 5-0, 2-0 in the SEC. And hoping the Saints can go 3-1. And then we play Washington and have the bye week. So that's very good there. But yes, LSU won. I'm so happy. I'm so happy I could cry. Whatever. Yeah, I got a like. All right. Who's on? Somebody's on. I'm glad they're on. But yeah, LSU kicked some ass. So they had 333 yards at halftime. I think they finished with about 580 or 590. Oh, okay. Hey, James. I wasn't gonna make too long of a video, but I figured what the hell. LSU won, so I had to get on here and talk about my team. I don't know why I just didn't name the video LSU, blah, blah, blah. LSU kicked ass. Ole Miss sucks. Next week, we play Florida. So, I know what you meant, LSU, not LIU. But, yeah. So, I followed this page. They said they made a comment on one of these other Saints posts about, if you follow me, I'll follow you, blah, blah, blah. So I told the dude, hey, I'm following you, so give me a follow. I hear nothing. 3-4 days goes by. I'm like, hey, dude, are you going to follow me? He's like, do I have to? I'm like, yeah, dude, you said you were going to follow people. That's why I followed you. He's like, well, I guess I can. I'm like, okay. Stupid idiot. Autocorrect does suck, yeah. Autocorrect is terrible. The I is way over here and the S is way over here, so I don't even know how the phone picks that up. I understand LIU is a word, but, we're not going to type out Louisiana State University. That's too long to type out. LSU's better to type out. So, but they kick some ass. Now we just need the Saints to win tomorrow. We're doing good. So, and we'll have the trifecta. We'll have LSU, Tulane, and the Saints, all with a W. I know the Raging Cajuns got the shit kicked out of my Bama today, which really sucks ass. I gotta check all the other scores. I know Louisiana Tech was playing, but I don't remember. I didn't check to see if they won or not. Hopefully they did. What on you live play-by-play on here? Fuck, you shitting me? I already do live. I already do the play-by-play basically on the We Are the Who Dat Nation Twitter page and Facebook page. Well, not technically play-by-play, but I type in, whatever. I do it more on Twitter because Twitter's easily you can tweet and retweet. I do right after the game. I do the post. I do the my commentary on there, but on the We Are YouTube page. But I don't know if I could. I don't know if I want to do it. Plus, if I'm on here, I can't listen to the game because you can't have anything on copyright issues. That's why right now they're doing the LSU post game and I got the radio off because I don't want to get hit with any freaking copyright bullshit. Because YouTube just loves to do that crap. They love to do whatchamacallit. Let me check. Let me see. Louisiana Tech won 29-27 over North Texas. Nice. That is nice. They kick some ass. Boom. All right. That's at least one of the thing. I didn't even know SNL started tonight. I haven't watched SNL in like probably 6-7 years. Let's see. LSU Ole Miss is the latest time ever. Yeah, why the hell did LSU start at 8:05? I don't get that. Okay, so start times and durations started in 1979. The longest game was 2000 Mississippi State before that. So I don't know. I don't know there. Wait a minute. Get that there. Get that there. Rearrange a few things, and voila. Okay, now that works. Tulane won Friday night. They won. Yeah, they played yesterday. Well, technically it's Sunday now. They played Friday night, 7:00. They won. I gotta go on my Facebook because I don't remember the score. They won 40-24. Yeah, they beat Memphis. That's the first time they beat Memphis since 2000. And it wasn't close because it was like 40-16 or 40-13 in the fourth quarter. And I think it might have been like 40-10 or something like that. And then Tulane let them score. So yeah, Tulane's 2-3. Tulane's gonna have to take a miracle to get to 6-6 to get a bowl game, just like last year, because they lost that overtime opening day game to Wake Forest, and that kind of sucked. They got the shit kicked out of them by Ohio State last week. Well, I think they only lost like 42-6, which is maybe it was 48-6. It wasn't too much of an ass kicking. Ohio State easily could have dropped 80 on them if they wanted to. I'm hoping somebody beats Bama. I don't want them fuckers to win. It'll come down to November 3rd, and we got to take Bama out, and we get them in Death Valley. So this is the year we beat Bama. Believe me, if we beat Bama, I'm titling an entire video, Bama Sucks Ass. There are a few people on here that follow me that's Saints fans that are also Alabama fans. So that's kind of a conundrum there. Although they never really watch me, so it is what it is. But yeah, LSU gonna kick ass. I don't see LSU losing. I don't. Who the hell are they gonna lose to? We're gonna kick the shit out of Florida. We ain't losing to Florida. That ain't happening. If we play Georgia, which I don't think we do, but we kick their ass too. The only team that can hang a loss on us is probably Bama. And I don't see Bama. I don't see it. I don't see it this year. Bama ain't gonna kick our ass this year. No. Hell, I don't see that happening. We're gonna kick that collective booty. So, I just realized I had my sound off, but I guess I can still be heard. That's weird. I have my sound off on my laptop, but the sound is on here, so I never realized that. Oh well. It does work, so. Alrighty, get off of there. Let's see. And boom. Okay. Yeah, I forgot. Sometimes at night I turn my volume off, but on here it's not off. So that's why I didn't know. So, yep. So it's always good. I used to get a lot more people on here commenting on my videos. Most of the people that follow me don't comment. So I don't know. It is weird. Let's see. Yeah, Burrow kicked ass. All right. Joe Burrow almost had 100 yards rushing. He had nine touches, 96 yards rushing, and he had two. I think they said he had 2 rushing touchdowns. According to this, he's 18 to 25 for 292 yards, 3 touchdowns, 96 yards rushing. Justin Jefferson, 5 receptions, 99 yards, 2 touchdowns, 19 yards rushing. So yeah, that I don't remember Jefferson running, but I guess he did. So okay, well one of them had 2 and 3. I don't know, but they did what they had to do. They kicked ass. They won. So, you know, it is what it is. Since it is now Sunday, they got to do what they got to do. And hopefully they get the W. So, I was going to go to Wally World yesterday, but it's been raining. It rained so much. They said after 11 o'clock it's supposed to be thunderstorm or 10 o'clock. I ain't heard it rain yet. So they can never predict the weather that good. It was raining way earlier though today. It likes to rain in the morning around here lately. Watch when every Sunday I want to go out and walk, and every Sunday it rains. They didn't use them. They used them maybe 3 times. They didn't use them, so you know, what's the point of having them on the roster? They just elevated Dwayne Robinson from the practice squad. They had released J.T. Barrett. Then they re-signed J.T. Barrett to the practice squad, and they cut this guy, and they added this one. And why in the hell is Crawley and Williams still on my damn team? Be prepared. It's going to be 52 to 49, just like a couple of years ago. No defense. Odell Beckham's going to get 350 yards receiving. Thank God I'm not playing a fantasy opponent with OBJ. I got rid of the Saints defense from my third option, so I got two options now. But I'm telling you, Odell Beckham's gonna get torched. If Crawley or Williams are on him, he's getting torched. 325, I believe. We don't have another noon game until November. It's either 325, 315, or 725, 735, because we have a few night games. But I think it's 325. So the pregame comes on at 11 o'clock, I think. It's always 4 hours before. So, So don't have to wake up at 8 o'clock and listen to the pregame. I can sleep till 11. And then by that time, wake up and all the other games will start at noon. So it ain't too bad. I don't really get watch a 325 game when they're playing in New York. Because in New York, it's going to be 425. By the time they finish that game, it's going to be 8 o'clock. It's going to roll into Sunday night. By the time the Saints get back into town, it's probably going to be like 11 o'clock, midnight. So, I mean, hell. The NFL just doesn't know how to schedule the games. And they always fuck up the Saints. The later part of the schedule, we play 2 Thursday night games back to back. We play the one Thursday night, and then we play the Thursday Thanksgiving night game. So we have 2 back-to-back Thursday night games, and I'm pretty sure that's never happened in Saints history before. I don't know if that's ever happened in NFL history before. So I don't know. I mean, after the next game, we play the Redskins, then we get the bye. So at least this is the last game for Ingram's suspension. Bullshit suspension. So Dwayne Robinson will be gone, and the other guy will be gone. They'll cut him, and then because they got to cut somebody to make room, because Ingram's not counting against the 53-man roster, so they're going to have to cut somebody. They're going to have to make a move to put Ingram back on the on there. And Ingram's suspension officially ends. Well, it's after this game, but I think Monday at midnight or Tuesday morning, like Tuesday 12:01. Probably. They just re-signed him to the practice squad. But no, they have to cut somebody from the 53. Barrett's on the practice squad because Mark Ingram's going to be on the 53. So the guy that they just elevated, Dwayne Robinson, from the practice squad, he's probably going to get cut. Then they may cut Barrett and then put Washington. I think his name's Dwayne Washington. Put him back on the practice squad. Barrett's been cut like 3 or 4 times this year. We should just trade him to somebody. Trade him to Green Bay or something. Get a draft pick. That dude's never going to freaking play unless it's preseason. That dude's like the 4th-string quarterback. He ain't never playing. Really, the Saints don't need 4 quarterbacks. They only need 2. Of course, Hill's like the 3rd string, but Taysom Hill said he played cornerback in high school. And I'm like, you know what? I'm telling you, the Saints find that out, put his ass in cornerback. Do it. Put his ass at cornerback. I hope he does a way better job than Ken Crawley. Because all I know is if somebody took my damn job and they were playing better than me and they were a goddamn quarterback playing my position, I'd be pissed. It'd light a fire under me. So apparently they don't care. They just do this. Holding, grabbing. You know. They let them run 20 yards past them. They catch up. And Saints haven't had a first-round draft pick for a few years. No, they traded that to get Davenport. They don't have a 3rd-rounder either, I don't think. So, but then again, if you're in the playoffs, it's going to be in the mid to late 20s anyway. So, first-rounders are overrated anyway. I mean, Alvin Kamara is a 3rd-round pick. Just because you're in the first round doesn't mean you're a good player. There are so many busts out there. Tony Mandrich was a bust. Ryan Leaf was a bust, and he was number 2 overall in the first round. Of course, Tom Brady was picked number 199 in the 6th round. So, we got a good team as it is. It's just the Saints made the wrong moves. They cut Jamerson. They cut Cameron Moore. They cut Quadin Muhammad. They cut Arthur Merlette. And all of them bastards got claimed by somebody else. 2 of them got claimed by the Colts. Instead of cutting P.J. Williams, like I've been saying the entire goddamn preseason and regular season, and Ken Crawley, no, they keep those people. P.J. Williams, who hadn't played a lick of dick since last year, who's got 5 concussions, who don't even know where he's looking up to look down. He doesn't know where the hell he is. And Ken Crawley's like, Ken Crawley figures, they can't cut me because I can play just as shitty, and they can't cut me because who's here to replace me? They worked out they did sign a cornerback, but I forget his name. And they worked out like this one dude, Prince, somebody. They were supposed to work out Sterling Moore. I don't even know what happened about. I didn't hear anything. The Bears was working him out first, and then he was supposed to come down here. Maybe the Bears signed him. I have no idea. Keenan Lewis is on Instagram begging for a chance. And he's like, Sean Payton, I apologize for what I did. Give me a chance. I'll play for minimum wage. I'll play for the league minimum. I'll play for blah, blah, blah. I'm like, we don't need a fucking linebacker. We need a cornerback. Maybe he was a corner. I don't know. If he's a cornerback, come on down. Fuck, I don't care. At this point, we need all hands available. All hands on deck. Hell, that's how I see it. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0 sounds pretty good. I just wish we didn't have to play Louisiana Tech and beat them. So we got LSU got 1 non-conference game left at the end of the year against Rice. So that's a W right there because you might as well lose to Aunt Jemima if you're going to lose to Rice. I mean, so yeah, but definitely. So I see us winning tomorrow. I'm gonna say 52-49. Fuck it. I'm gonna go for the high score. You go for the low score, that's impossible. Then again, if you're alternating games, high score, low score, high score, they're due for a low score. But Eli doesn't have an offensive lineman, so he has none. Oh yeah, Saints will win. It'll be like Saints 52, Giants 49, like a few years ago. You know what'll make it more fun? Saints 77, Giants 76. Eli's been done. They were going to trade Eli last year, and I don't understand why they didn't. He's 35, but they were going to trade him to the Broncos, they said. I don't know. Let Eli come to New Orleans and be Breeze's backup or Teddy Bridgewater's backup. Well, that's not true. Somebody wants him. The Giants want him. No, he threw too many. Eli threw too many picks last year. I think he had like 13 touchdowns and 30 picks or some shit like that. Yeah, way too many interceptions. He fumbled the ball. I mean, but then again, like I said, he didn't have an offensive line last year. He doesn't have one this year. If you don't have an offensive line, you're going to play like shit because you're going to be running for your life. That's what happened to his old man when he played for the Saints. Archie had no offensive line, and he had to run for his life. And people actually say Archie Manning sucked. He was a bad quarterback. No, the man had to run for his fucking life. Every time he called for the ball, it's like the offensive line just parted the Red Sea and said, go ahead, tackle him. That's exactly what they're doing to his son. Eli's getting his ass whooped. So, hell, did you know Eli? Did you know Archie's first name is actually Eli? He just goes by Archie. So, I mean, I don't know. It's weird. I had a boss and he would go by his middle name. And I'm like, why are you going by your middle name? He goes, I don't like my first name. I'm like, your first name's okay. So, your middle name sounds like a queer. So, I don't know. But, yeah, it's going to be a hell of a game. So, definitely a hell of a game. So we will see. And all that good jazz. So I'm like, all right, well. But yeah, I don't know what else Louisiana schools play tonight. I know a few of them lost, but not many. Where am I? Oops, where am I at? Okay, there I am. I should have named this. I may go back and rename this LSU sports. I may rename this sports chat. I don't know. Just this one, the title of the video. Who knows? I don't really. It's not really a priority. If people want to watch it live, they can. Like I said, I'm nowhere near monetization, whatever it is. I only got 112. You need 1,000. And the minutes, you need 4,000 minutes. I think I'm at 500, 600. So then again, you do need the people to watch to do whatever. So it'd be a miracle. If I could ever make money off of this account, it would be a god freaking miracle. So I don't think it could happen, but I guess. I don't know. Maybe one day. Or something like that. I don't know. But it was a good night. LSU kicked ass. Of course, they sputtered a little in the third quarter, but whatever. I just hope that freaking AP don't drop them in the polls, because I think the 4 teams above them all won. So LSU is going to stay number 5 for a while, unless either they lose or the AP says they didn't beat the team big enough. 45 to 16 is a pretty, I have a cell phone. My old phone, I could have probably did that, but I got a cheapy flippy phone. This is my cheapy flippy phone. I don't think I can do videos on this. My old phone. My old phone is this one, but it's kind of broken, and I had this for about 6 months activated. Verizon screwed me. I was only supposed to pay like $60 a month. I paid. It was a $250 phone. I put down $150 for this phone. They said you can pay the rest out, monthly details. Okay, I did. I paid for the phone, and then they gave me a bill of $280. I said, I'm not paying that shit. Turn it off. I don't want it. And this was like 2-3 years ago, so I still have the phone. But I don't know how to, when you go on YouTube and do videos, it says you have to decipher this and download this. I don't know how to do all that shit. If it wasn't for if it wasn't for the Google Chrome where I could do videos like that, then yeah. I mean, I'd like to do walk around videos and stuff because I have ideas of what I want to do. I have to figure out. And look what's what. But I got a cheapy phone because, I really don't even know why I bought that phone from Verizon. I should have just got another because I had a flip phone for 12 years and it finally broke. The battery broke and it was leaking, and I was going to get another battery, but I couldn't find any for that. They stopped making. I couldn't find it on eBay. I just said screw it. I just bought that cheapy phone for like, well, my mom bought it for me actually for like $20, $30. But the other phone I bought was that one. So now I had all my pictures and stuff on there. Now I don't. They're still on there. I just can't get to them anymore. But I was paying like $10 a month, so I had to give up the phone number and everything to get that piece of crap Verizon phone. I mean, it worked good, and I could do videos on it and stuff. But I mean, I could still watch videos on my little flippy phone. But I only pay like I think like $20 a month. But actually, the last thing I put on my phone, I just put $20 on my phone 3 months ago, and no, $25 for 3 months, just for talk though. But my phone has talk and text because I was trying to save some money. But really, it's like $20, $17 really for 1 month. But I can't text on the phone because of it's just weird. One day it wouldn't let me text letters. I can only do numbers on there. And then I called up to troubleshoot. They said, well, we can't do anything about it. You have to have another phone and troubleshoot it on your own. All right. So, and then this weird thing, like it wouldn't let me call. Not that I call outside Louisiana, but it's like the area codes would show up, and then all of a sudden they wouldn't show up, and now they show up again. It's just weird. I don't know. I don't really use the phone. I only use it for like emergency stuff. So I got so much time built on it, and I probably have so much text on there, so I can just get around paying $25 for 3 months. Might as well. Actually, 3 months is due in about a week. So I actually got confused. I did it by accident. I actually got confused because they changed the card from blue to white, the card that I get. And I didn't know if I got the right one. And, of course, gift cards and stuff are non-refundable. So you use it or you're fucked. So they actually let me use it. Because I actually was at the Walmart calling the lady. And she's like, well, I don't know. I'm like, they don't train these people. I just said, screw it. I'll use it. If not, then I'll find somebody with a track phone. And then they'll give me the $20. And, hey, I'll do it that way. So. Yeah, it's a little cheapy thing. I mean, I guess I could do that on my phone, but since I can't type anymore with letters, it's screwy. So, oh, okay, James. Well, I'm gonna wrap up this video since you're leaving. So, appreciate it. Check me out on the We Are the Who Dat Nation page tomorrow after the game. I'll do a Saints recap. So, it is all good. Alrighty. So, we're going to wrap up this awesome video since James is leaving, and we appreciate James for listening to my rambles, like he always does. So, if you watch this video, and you actually watch the whole video, then, please sub and throw out a sub. And if it's a random person out there on YouTube, hey, I'm awesome. I know I'm better than half these YouTubers out there, so, and if anybody out there likes to do the sub for sub thing, hey, I'll do that too. I'm arguing with one person to give me a sub now because he has random amnesia. So we're gonna wrap up this awesome video. Saints fans, I'm going to do a video on We Are the Who Dat Nation page tomorrow after the Saints game, so check it out. And I think that's it. So, LSU kicks ass, and that's awesome. So, see y'all later. Who dat?